everybody, welcome to the Empressive channel. I want to start this video off by talking about some new music, and I want to give a shout out to Tori Kelly. Not too long ago, Tori actually released a music project, which I think is an EP, and it's simply called Tori. And I have to say, I listened to it and I really liked this project a lot. I like Tori Kelly in general. I think she's an amazing singer, excellent singer, and I do like some of her songs, but I haven't been completely tuned in to everything she releases. But I was curious about this project because I noticed that the direction was different, her image changed up a little bit, and her visuals are different. Now, I will say I noticed that she did take some of her visual concepts from this rap duo named Flyana Boss. I don't know if you heard of Flyana Boss, but they actually went viral for their song You Wish, and they've kind of created interesting challenges and visuals for their song. So I noticed that Tori kind of was inspired. I will say that. But yeah, Tori has been switching it up, and mostly she has been switching up her sound a bit. She still does the pop and R&B, but she is now infusing that drum and bass sound, and I think it just gives her sound an extra zing. It makes her music more fun and more up-tempo, and I really like every song on the project. Honestly, there are no skips for me, but I like Cut, and I also like Shelter in particular. Those are the two that stand out to me, but all of the songs on there are cool in my book, and I'm glad that Tori is out here releasing music and she's recovering. I don't know if y'all heard, but she went through a very serious health crisis where she had blood clots around her vital organs, so she really could have died. But I'm glad that she was able to overcome that and she's alive now. And I'm going to continue supporting her because I do think Tori Kelly is a very underrated artist. And I also think it's important to appreciate a good artist while they're still on earth with us. Now, moving on to the next topic, I want to talk about Normani. A lot of Normani's fans are happy because she parted ways with her manager, Brandon Silverstein. The announcement actually came from rollingstone.com, and it is announced that Normani did sign with new management. She signed with another manager named Brandon Creed, and he manages the pop artists Troye Sivan and Charlie XCX. And also she signed with Lydia Asrat, and Lydia manages Coco Jones, and she's also responsible for helping Doja's rise to superstardom. So she's actually a big deal in the industry, and I think it's great news that Normani finally got herself a new team. And I could tell that she's very serious because she's working with two managers, one manager who specializes in promoting pop artists and another manager who has success marketing R&B and hip hop artists. I definitely think Normani getting a new team was a necessary step for her because for a long time she has been a bit complacent. She hasn't been really releasing any music, and obviously that's out of her control. She has to really rely on the label RCA to greenlight her projects, but she still also needed a good team behind her to at least get her face out there and book performances for her and things like that. But for some reason, her former manager, Brandon Silverstein, wasn't really helping her do that. He wasn't really helping elevate her career in any way, and she was kind of stagnant. And I'll never forget, there was a tweet that came from one of Normani's producers named Tommy Brown, and he made this tweet last year. He said, "Let's be honest, some managers kill careers." And it's so interesting, when he tweeted this, a bunch of people responded and they were basically calling out Normani's manager, Brandon. So I wouldn't be surprised if this tweet was directed at Brandon. I don't know. It was a general tweet, but still, it was very interesting that he tweeted that. And now Normani has finally been set free from her manager. Listen, I'm happy for her. I'm glad she has a new team. I'm glad that she hired some capable people, and hopefully moving forward, things are a lot smoother for her. And I'm looking forward to her next single. Her next single is supposed to be Candy Paint, and it is an up-tempo, infectious song, and I think it's going to be a hit. So I'm excited for that. And I wish her all the best moving forward. I really do, because I've always said this. I believe Normani is a star. She has all the ingredients, but she just needs to find the right recipe. And I think adding new management might be helpful for her. Now, moving on, I want to talk about Doja Cat because Doja is being called out for appropriating popular phrases from other social media personalities. Now, Rolling Ray, who has gone viral several times for some of his catchphrases, has been coming for Doja because he feels like Doja is basically a thief. Now, I don't know if you remember, but last year, Doja Cat was selling merch using a catchphrase that he popularized. Now, for those who don't know, the phrase "it's giving" was popularized by Rolling Ray.
It's not even giving what y'all said it was supposed to give.
After the phrase became popular, Doja Cat decided to hop on the trend and she trademarked the phrase and she started selling merch using the term "it's giving."
It was supposed to give, but it did not give what needed to be gave to the highest of giving, if that makes any sense.
Now, Rolling Ray saw this for what it was and he called her out and said, "This bee said, let me steal from this handicapped black bee and copyrighted my saying a whole year ago. Lord, I'm tired of fighting." Now, recently, Doja Cat again stole another phrase, this time from Nene Leakes, and she used her phrase, "I said what I said" on her merch.
I said what I said.
When Rolling Ray saw this, he called her out again and said she steals everything. First from the Queen of Brooklyn, may God rest her soul, she deserved better, me, and now Nene. Stealing from the black community sells these days, and it's sad. Doja Cat knows what she's doing. Yes, she's talented, but obviously stealing is her best talent. And Rolling Ray went on to reveal some messages that he got from Doja. When he first called her out for taking his phrase "it's giving," she actually hopped into his DMs and apologized and promised to collaborate with him. And Rolling Ray was requesting to receive 5% of the sales, which is reasonable, right? But after Doja contacted him, she never followed up with the collaboration. So she basically ghosted him. And he said this, "T gets deeper with Doja Cat. We even talked about me getting money and merch, but I never received that, which she says she'll discuss and ship out with her team. I never got a tracking email, notification, DM, or any monetary gains. I moved and even gave her my new address and nothing." Part 2, more messages, and still nothing has been sent. I guess she wanted me to be on hush hush while she steals. More content from other creators and boom, still nothing. So Doja has been accused of taking from other content creators and monetizing it. She definitely is aware of what she's doing, and even though she's doing it legally, it's still kind of messed up, and it shouldn't be hard for her to come up with something of her own. I mean, this is somebody who's supposed to be creative and artsy, but she's taking phrases from other content creators, and that's just kind of lazy and unimaginative to me. I think she was wrong for playing Rolling Ray the way she did, and I'll be honest, I just have been checked out when it comes to Doja. I'm just not feeling this era at all. She's had a lot of controversy surrounding this era. I mean, from her blocking people for exposing her allegedly racist and predatory boyfriend, Jay Cyrus, to cussing out her fans and basically telling them to kick rocks, and also to the weird and demonic imagery that she's now promoting, which I do not support at all. I'm not here for it, and I don't care what people say. She's not doing this to be rebellious or edgy. She's doing this because this is what she's into, okay? She has shown her true colors, and I've just been checked out. I haven't been interested in anything she's been doing this era, and her whole situation with Rolling Ray and taking catchphrases is making me side eye her even more. I know Doja is talented and I know she makes good music, but she's just not for me. And I'm not saying that she should be canceled at all. I know some people wanted to cancel her after she cussed out her fans, but she's not going to be canceled. As long as people listen to her music and like it, she's just not going to be canceled. Doja is going to do what she does and people are still going to support it, but I'm not necessarily going to support it. I mean, she's just not my cup of tea. Anyway, tell me what you all think about this video down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.